Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is very not official. Hello, can you see me? I hope I got this right. This is the 200th time I'm doing this, man. So, I hope I am coming in. Anyway, I think I like this angle. So, hello. Ah, Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I have decided that this is my best angle. So welcome. Hi YouTube. I've been avoiding doing this because it's just very lame to me that like talking to. If you have followed my channel for a while, you can see that I have tons of self-timer videos, which I just clip together. I have never put in a lot of effort into making these videos, even though it's advised otherwise. They say go all in or don't do it at all, like all or nothing. But I am basically, I get very little time out of my full time job to actually plan and strategize and everything on YouTube, even though I have these tons of plans that I really want to implement. But yeah, a lot of people have told me you need to talk in your videos so that you get a lot of better views. I mean, good traction. People will feel like they have a personal connect with you and all that. Mm, Basically, I haven't done it because I'm very conscious of my voice. I'm laughing like a hyena most of the time in my videos. If you must have seen, if you have followed me for a while, you'll see that, and just the entirety of it, just like talking into a camera feels a bit ridiculous to me inside a house where only I live, because am I talking to a wall? Am I just, am I going insane or something? So anyway, like I'm not and I wouldn't say I'm shy or like camera shy. I actually take a lot of pictures and like all that stuff. But something about just speaking into a camera alone is just like a little bit off to me, and I just I don't know, something about it I cannot process. I've never wanted to do it, and but I knew eventually it's gonna come there because I have always wanted to post like fitness stuff on YouTube. And obviously you can see me, I am not like some fitness guru or anything. It's just I have been working out for quite a while, like at least 8 years or something now. Out of which I had taken like a 2-3 year break because I had a surgery. And yeah, it's been like 3 years now that I've been working out for 3 years. But I took like a 3 month break, which is why I've like reversed all my progress and everything is just been off. I've always wanted to post fitness related stuff because I started in 2016. Yes, it was 2016. Before that, I was just playing gully football, like for 2 years or so, and I was in standard 12 when football stopped for me, and then when I moved to college, it was more like I started going to the gym because I just wanted to keep my weight in check. But eventually, I got into weightlifting, and I got really into it through the years because I guess my first trainer told me that I have like a good like skeletal structure or something that I could build upon, and like my muscle growth happened pretty rapidly. Every single time I start training well, it is a good build up. Like I like it. I like being very muscular. But I guess it's the same for everybody that once you lose that touch, you lose all your gains, you lose all your cuts and stuff. I've known that I'll eventually have to like speak in my videos and all that stuff, but I've never wanted to do that. And it's just like even right now, I don't know what I'm saying, what I'm doing, who I'm speaking to. It's just like someone recently commented on my video that people are watching your videos and you should be talking and like be more interactive in your videos. So this is a place to start, I guess. So that being said, um, I've had this idea of creating this YouTube channel sometime last year. Uh, I've been really active on social media ever since my college. Like, I used to intern with VH1, and that's where it began. Some sort of public influencing stuff, which just got me really into social media, which eventually got me into digital marketing and marketing. And since I post a lot on social media, that's where this YouTube channel idea began. That, like, people aren't, there's just like 300, 400 followers that I have on my main account, and those people, they just keep on seeing me go to work out every day, and I just use my social media as like a digital journal where I would just log in my workouts. I'll be like, yeah, today was like day and all that. So it just felt like I'm uselessly posting stuff, so I was like, why not put it to use? Like, maybe people could gain something out of it. Maybe just the uh, videos that I take and like all the things that I do, it just felt like more of YouTube stuff rather than Instagram. So that's where the idea began of this whole YouTube channel. But even though I had this idea sometime, like, I could never implement this. Like, I could never get in action about this. So yeah, I think sometime, yeah, when I created this account, I remember I was not gymming, and I also, in this entire year, I've ended up traveling like 15, 20 places, and I was like, I'm just, this all could be vlogged. Like, every day is a new experience, every day I'm doing something new. So this could all just get vlogged and, like, inspire somebody and all that. Like, fad. But yeah, eventually it's just like, I I worked on this YouTube idea when there was too much workout content that I had on my phone, and it was all Instagram format ka. So that's when I thought that maybe I could just, if I am using social media as my digital journal, why not just post YouTube vlogs? So yeah, when I started this channel, was basically the whole self timer thingy came in, because my whole point was to just put out dummy content out there just to see how the videos are performing and stuff. And also, I was like traveling and back and forth and not able to focus on the whole plan, which is why I was like, let me just do, like, if I don't start, I will never start, basically. But this entire thing will be an idea in my head. And currently there are so many things, there are so many series I want to do. Like, maybe eventually in the gradually, maybe I'll post videos where I explain all of this. But yeah, there's just a whole lot of planning in my head that I never seem to put in action, which is why I was like, okay, this is a place to start. Maybe when I was leaving for Ooty, that's when I thought ki maybe I could vlog. I could start by vlogging this entire Ooty trip. And then that worked out. That worked out well, because I ended up meeting a lot of strangers, and everybody had like a lot of fun participating, and like the whole thing was very funny. So I was like, okay, this is fun. Let me build on this. And then content started to diversify. I'm just like, currently I'm like posting recipes and stuff. So I was like, okay, time to post recipes now. I've been wanting to do that also for a while. So if you've been on my channel for a while, you'll see that I have covered entire days. And when I meet people that I know, like my friends and acquaintances, they tell me that you need to post shorter videos. Nobody's gonna watch all that and all that. So I was like, I didn't want to put a lot of effort into it. I've even spoken to people on Discord and asked them, can you just review my channel? I've like complete strangers about, can you just give me tips on how to improve? Then they said, you need to shorten your titles, because that's not going to work out. Nobody's going to read this entire big thing, and all that. Like, people would give me tips, but the main very frequently occurring review feedback was that I just post really long videos, and it all comes from my, it's rooted out of the fact that I am just putting self time and stuff. And it's all even though it's comfortable to me, this is the point. Like, my last video was about how I reached 10K views. So I was like, okay, this thing is growing, let me actually put my plans in action. So um, when I created this channel, which was exactly like 1.5 months back, I saw that uh, traction was pretty good, and that those Ooty vlogs took off a little. Like as a channel that was starting off, it did have like good views, and eventually it got to a place where the view like the rate was good, the progress is happening and stuff. So I kind of calculated the like within the first month of posting, I kind of took that rate of how I'm growing, and I did the month end something calculation. Like I did the whole calculation of, if I post at this rate, if I post one daily vlog every day, or like 3 to 4 daily vlogs every week. Um, okay, I'll just start from the beginning. So when I created this channel, I was only posting those travel vlogs, and like I went to my sister's place and I vlogged that because she has a really nice aesthetic inside of, like, her house aesthetics are really nice, and versus my house, like it's really like I'm just making do, and I'm trying to improve. Honestly, if you see my house, it's like very messy, and I'm trying to work on it. I have like multiple footage from some weekends where I try to fix everything, and yeah, that is going to be a separate vlog again, where I fix everything inside my house. So when I started posting, I was only posting all these dummy content where things that would rather stay in my phone storage would just be on YouTube, and I was just seeing how the videos perform, and seeing the progress, like seeing the rate. I did some calculation, and I was like, okay, in order to get monetized, I'm gonna have to post at this rate for so and so months. Then I was like, why not? What if I double the rate? And people are actually right. I'm just posting really long vlogs, and like the retention rate isn't very well. People would just get bored out of the video. And honestly, like, I have some best parts of my video at the end of the video. So I'm just like, okay, this daily vlog thingy isn't working out. Let me just break it up into series and be like, okay, lunch series and like recipe, just gym and sports, ऐसे ऐसे करके. So I'm just like experimenting a lot with all these ideas. And if you've been here, so if you've been here on my channel for a while, you'll see me posting. You must have seen like a different pattern of posting lately, that I've been posting like 2 3 vlogs a day, or like multiple posts, posting shorts. I'm just experimenting what I'm doing, but the whole thing is boiling down to the fact um, that progress rate. I just really wanted to be at this place where I am able to click enough footage in a very planned, organized manner, where I'm able to post double my rate of posting, just like I did in my math. Ki, if I'm getting so and so views and watch hours in, so by posting one vlog daily or 3 to 4 vlogs a week, I should. What if I double it up, or what if I make series, and what if there are like different patterns of posting that I implement. So that is how we got here. Uh, this is story time. This is probably story time. Like a lot, I've heard a lot of YouTubers do the story time thingy where they'd be like applying makeup and all that. But I just came back from the gym. I'm really hungry. I had like heavy food throughout the day, so we are going to keep it light. This is dinner time. I have to be at a yoga class in like 6 more hours, 8 more hours. Yeah, 8 more hours. So this is like a breakfast thingy. This is like an all-day breakfast. This is like an all-day breakfast thingy. Something fell inside the fridge. I started posting with one chicken curry video, and yeah, I've been planning to post like recipes of what I eat also for a while, and also like a lot of people requested for like what I cook specifically in like like food cooking videos and stuff. It's so nice though to see like random people, strangers, like reaching out to me on Instagram, telling me what I need to improve. And like I really love it. Like, when it's been 6 years of me working in a corporate, like when I started, I was straight out of college. You you as a college kid versus you in a corporate, like molding yourself in the corporate world takes a lot of time and feedback and people telling you should be doing this, you should not be doing this, you should be this, you should not be this loud and all this stuff. So it took a while, like 6 years down the line I realized that these things, the obviously you should do what you want and you should never listen to people and all that stuff, but what they say is like feedback matters. If you want to improve, you need to listen to, obviously listen to what people say that you should improve, but do your own thing. But yeah, somehow I love the feedback that YouTube people give me, because I am doing this for YouTube. Like I am doing this for good views and for better. Like I'm just experimenting wholly out here, which is why like it fills me up a lot when people give their feedback to me and they say they love this and they don't like this. My SEO is off, my videos are too long and all that. So I get to work on them and I get to improve what I'm doing. So yeah, that was one thing. Um, so now we go to our next part, which is creating this. Um, if you've seen my videos, you must have seen that I eat this quite a lot. This is like breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever. Like there are no rules to eating this. This is like an all-day breakfast thingy. But this is the easiest go-to high protein meal that I eat. It's not a meal per se, but it's something light, obviously. But it is high in protein, so I prefer eating this in case I want to eat something that doesn't give me like digestive issues and stuff. So I've been wanting to do a series on this where because I use a lot of Muscle Blaze products. I'm like, what if I start a series where I just like post Muscle Blaze recipes until Muscle Blaze sponsors me. That's like goats. But yeah, this video is made using. I wish I could say this. This video is not sponsored by Muscle Blaze. I just like using Muscle Blaze because a lot of fitness influencers that I follow, like Saket Gokhale and Ishani Sanghavi and stuff, they all are Muscle Blaze influencers. So I just they give really good fitness advice, which I tend to follow in my own routine and life. So which is why I use Muscle Blaze a lot, and I like the flavor. I like the kind of like I like their overall. Yeah, effects. But yeah, this food item is made using Muscle Blaze protein, so we're gonna start there. So hello, am I okay? Fuck it, I'm just making the food, I don't have to be visible. Okay, hello. So we are going to start by hello from the other side. Oh. Okay. Angle is right. Fuck, thanks. It's like influencer sounds. So, yeah, ignore the mess in the background. Am I there? Okay, hello. Uh, so, first we're gonna take. So here we have our main character. We're gonna take a bowl. I've also wanted to not misguide people about the protein, especially. So I hope this is in the frame. My God. So I have this cute little thing called a weighing machine, and I'm not on a shred right now. I have put this in my previous video that I am not willing to make a lot of lifestyle changes in order to lose weight, but lately I've been feeling like maybe I should. Anyway, we're going to see how much curd. The base of this thing it's basically just muesli and like curd and muesli, yogurt and muesli. I am not using Greek yogurt because that's going to bankrupt me. No, honestly, like I just don't like complicating food. I like to keep things simple and see what works out. So, first we're going to measure the curd that we are going to take, which is, this is also something that Saket Gokhale has taught me in his videos. And also because Bengalis have this mishti doi concept, so it's okay to eat curd with sugar and whatever, even mix it with your protein, who cares. So, oh fuck, that is OZ. Okay, no, that's 240 grams. Okay, that's about 240 grams of. Ah, man, is this showing? Okay. So, first we take like two. This bowl has this much curd, and this is 240 grams of curd. I'm going to take the Muscle Blaze raw whey. This is unflavored. Really hoping this shows in the frame. It has like 24 grams of protein. Yeah, it has 24 grams of protein in it in a scoop. Yeah. So we'll add one heaping scoop, which gives us 24 grams. And I want this sweet, so I am going to put jaggery in this. Taste anusar. Yeah. I can't believe I'm actually doing this, because this has been on my mind for so long that there's going to be one video about this where I'm explaining and measuring food and all that. My god, this is the first time I'm ever doing this in life. So we're going to mix this, and yeah, it becomes somewhat like this. I think I'll need to add more jaggery, because every single time I do this, it's just not very sweet. And I love sweets. Not like I love sweets, it's just, it needs to be, whatever you eat should be tasty. So we mix this, it becomes a mixture, like, yeah. It starts looking something like this. Yeah, thank god it shows. It starts looking like this. I usually add like one fruit into this, but I don't have fruits on me right now, which is why we are going to add some mixed berries. This is blueberry and cranberry. So I'll just do like aesthetics. I usually add like bananas or apple into this. The taste is so good. So I add like a lot of berries into this whole mix. And then I add some flax seeds. This is good for your hair. I mean, eating seeds is generally like really good for you. But yeah, I eat flax seeds specifically because they're good for your hair. I have like 4 seeds with me, so I'm going to add all 4 of them. Pumpkin seeds too. Actually, too many seeds is like ruins the taste. So I'm just like sprinkling some. This chia seeds. Fuck. A little bit of that. Then there is the last one, sunflower seeds. Okay. Then we're going to add mostly this True Elements no sugar muesli, because I eat a lot of sugar in this thing. I'll add some of this. This also has some flax seeds from before. So yeah, I love eating this because it's like really pretty as well. I mean, it's actually like one bowl is. This is how my dinner looks. And honestly, this is not a lot of food. I do not recommend eating so less. And whoever is going to tell me, ki, are you seriously eating this for dinner and stuff? I just ate a lot of food today, which is why I'm choosing to eat this. Personal choices. Just do what you want. But yeah, this is what I'm going to eat. Yeah. Bye.